We have with us Mr. Khambata from Bombay Velvet, that is Karan Johar here in Goa. A huge pleasure to have you on Bollywood Hungama first of all.
Thank you, Faridoon. Thank you for having me.
How does it feel that many would say that this is your debut as
I'm making sure that everyone calls it my debut.
It's just been told to me. DDLJ, you don't want to be acknowledged.
I'm so proud to be a part of that film.
Yeah.
But now I think wo mera bachpana tha. I just want to say that this is my official debut because I want a debut nomination for this film. At age 42, I want to be nominated as best debut.
Alright, now we spoke to Ranbir Kapoor and he says that he was a total surprise and he's one of the finest actors that we have. So do you feel that somewhere almost everyone has been talking about your performance? Anurag Kashyap has been raving about it. Do you feel that it's worth it? Because you're not willing to cast yourself in your own movie.
Why should I put money on myself? I don't think I'm worth it. Okay. If they think I'm worth it, I'm very honored.
You don't have
I'm very humbled. I don't. The thing is that I have a specific kind of casting nature. I can't do every role. Right. It's not that I'll be capable of doing every role. Right. I did this. I enjoyed the experience. It was great being directed by Anurag. In fact, the reason I've done whatever I've done is only because of his conviction. Right. I was riding on his conviction. I had Ranbir Kapoor, which I did maximum work with. He was so amazing to interact with. He helped me a lot during the scenes. And whatever I know, I did. Like, I don't know. I don't have any preconceived notions of and delusions of grandeur about myself. I'm not a born actor. I'm not a trained actor. I'm a filmmaker that has spent enough quality time with actors. So whatever I've picked up are observations that actually I used in my performance in Bombay Velvet. I can just say that if an experience like this comes again in my life, I might take it on. Otherwise, I'll be just happy having done Bombay Velvet and nothing else.
When we saw the 7-minute clip yesterday and especially the last scene, somewhere do you feel that as a perception from whatever we've seen so far, you're communicating a lot through your silences as well?
Yeah, because you're right.
Gestures.
Yeah, you're right, because there's a lot of silence in the film actually. The silences have to speak volumes, and that was how I think the character has been written. There's a lot of silence, there's a lot of eye play, like a lot of expressions that just come through the eyes. He wanted a certain insanity in my eyes, a certain redness always, because the backstory of the character is that he's an alcoholic. So he always comes a little like inebriated, he always comes a little hungover. So he's always a bit zonked, he speaks a bit slowly, and yet there's an evilness in his eyes, and that there was all that was told to me. So that was part of the preparation for the character, which is all backstory, but every actor needs a backstory to project his part.
Absolutely. You've always been, I think, very, very enthusiastic about Bombay. You've spoken about Bombay at various levels. Now, when you're just part of a movie which is celebrating the 50s and 60s of Bombay, which was extremely progressive. We've seen a lot of changes in the last few years, which are definitely not the Bombay what it was as far as 50s and 60s is concerned. Somewhere, do you feel that you feel like just going back to that era because it was far more modern than what it is now?
It definitely was. I mean, when I saw the setting and I saw the referencing and I know what the 60s were like through my parents, they didn't call it the swinging 60s for no reason. It really was the swinging 60s. And I feel today we are regressing in terms of morality and attitude. I mean, we've suddenly become like the moral police of the nation, and we are all regressing in terms of syntax, attitude, approach, lifestyle. Sure. The 60s were progressive, they were beautiful, they were modern, they called it the flower power generation. I mean, it was so much happening in the 60s that I think we should be so immensely proud of. The music was so unusual, the culture was vibrating. And when I was a part of Bombay Velvet and the set, I really felt like I was taken back in time, and I so enjoyed that time that I spent in the 60s.
You always liked showing the sort of that richness in your movies. You've always been associated with that, and somewhere we're seeing that in your character as well, as far as Bombay Velvet is concerned. Be it the cars, be it the high society life as well. So, did you enjoy that particular?
Yeah, that was great because I had a great car that I came out of. I wore great suits and clothes. Right. I was always like in a set that had a lot of flamboyance. Right. So it felt very much like my own vision, but only retro.
Ae Dil Hai Mushkil, both Ranbir and Anushka, they're very, very excited about the film.
Yeah.
Ranbir is saying that it's damn good fun. She's excited about being directed by you. Right. So you looking forward to?
I can't wait to get on set again because it's been 2.5 years since I've been on set, and I'm directing all three of them, Anushka, Ranbir and Shahryar for the first time. Right. Just making a film with the three actors I haven't worked with and making a film that I believe is different, telling a love story in a completely different way has excited me the most. I can't wait to finish all my other responsibilities, get on that set and absorb myself into the world of Ae Dil Hai Mushkil. Mushkil.
Sir, I've been a huge fan of you as a chat show host.
Thank you. That's kind.
We are having a brief rapid fire session with you.
Right.
I think you'll enjoy it, sir. This is, if you wake up one day and realize you have turned into Anurag Kashyap, what would you do?
Kill myself.
If you could go back and erase an event from your life, what would that be?
The death of my father.
If you're marooned on an island with Ram Gopal Varma and his digital movie camera, how would you survive?
I'd shoot his posterior because that's what he does the most.
Okay. If you're marooned on an island, who are the two people from the industry you would not like to be with?
Who would not like to be with?
Right.
Anurag Kashyap and Ranbir Kapoor. I've spent too much time with them already.
If you were a product, what would be your best punchline?
Take me, I'm worth it.
Take me, I'm worth it. Would you like to write a book at some point of time?
Yes.
You would. If you have to write a book on the following stars, what would the title be? SRK.
The king and him.
Salman.
The man himself.
RGB.
I hated, I was hated.
The Khan of all seasons.
Shah Rukh Khan.
3 things that turn you on about a woman.
Her smile, her sense of humor, her fragrance.
Alright, Hrithik, Salman or John, the actor who looks best without a shirt.
Hrithik.
Fantastic. If there's a 20-year leap in part 2 of Student of the Year, who would you like to see stepping into Alia with Varun and Siddharth's shoes?
Shah Rukh son Abram. Who else? Shah Rukh son Abram for sure. He's a cutie. He's truly a cutie.
Azad maybe?
Azad. Maybe Azad, yes. Azad and Abram would be lovely as Student of the Year 20 years later. And the girl, Aishwarya Rai's daughter, Aradhya.
Alright, do you feel happy with the sort of success that Alia, Varun and Siddharth
Yes,
are seeing?
proud as a father. Totally.
Fantastic. What do actors actually mean when they say, I couldn't do the film due to date issues?
They hated the script.
I would never kiss on screen.
Their girlfriend or boyfriend don't like the idea that they do.
Alright, I don't make films for the 100 crore club.
That means they've just done 3 flop films and don't know what to say.
Alright. Would we see Sonam Deepika together in season 4 of Coffee with Karan?
I hope so, but it won't happen.
That's a lot of entertainment that you get. Sonam Kapoor is hugely entertaining.
She is lovely and a great chat show material, but also extremely sensitive at heart. But she's wonderful.
Fantastic. Thank you, Vinod sir.
Thank you, Faridoon. Thank you.
Hi, this is Faridoon Shahryar. For the most interesting celebrity interviews, do subscribe to Bollywood Hungama. Keep on watching.